So welcome to this quantum journey, a 1 hour space for us to relax in our own presence, for us to dive in our inner world and to receive and align our frequency and our bodies with the highest frequencies available through this ascension movement, through the ascension of consciousness on Earth. We create here a frequential bubble that it's connected with the crystalline grid of Earth, a grid where all the new downloads, the new information, the new codes, it's left available for all of us to access it, integrate it. So codes and information that releases us from any illusion of separation, from any illusion of beingness. So creating here this bubble where we can tune with our soul, with our consciousness that it's bigger and wider than this body. The part of us that chooses to experience humanity through this particular vessel, born into this specific place, into this specific family. And all these settings where these souls choose to come, it's the perfect shaping, the perfect setup for the soul to reach the shape that came here to manifest. It's through these situations of life and the needs and the cultural behavior and belief systems, this information, they somehow narrow our expression. But this narrowing somehow potentializes us to get where we are supposed to get. That is the most authentic vibration quality that we can bring. This part that just you can manifest due to this body, to this cultural surrounding, to this family, due to these circumstances. You are able to manifest a specific crystal, a specific shape. And it's this shape that we want to call into this space. Closer we are to this authentic shape and vibration, more we are contributing to this ascension plan of Earth. The ascension plan, it's like a big puzzle with billion pieces. And you are this one piece, and very important to create the whole picture. So that's the little piece that we want to breathe in today. In this space, you are welcome to be sitting down or laying down. If you lay down, I invite you to lay down with your head towards the center and with your belly up, with your arms parallel to your body, hands facing up. If you know the yoga posture Shavasana, that's the position that I invite you to lay down. It's a position where you are open to receive. You are engaged on relaxing. So then your legs are a little bit open, your knees and feet will be relaxed. Be comfortable, be cozy, be warm. If you need more cushions, blankets, just help yourself. And if you are at your home, this session is being transmitted online. Be sure to have all these elements that you might need. Some cushions, some blankets, some tea or water, anything you may need in this hour. If you sleep, it's okay. If you snore, it's okay. I invite you just to put an intention of keeping my voice as a track. So then you can be in the same rocket, in the same boat. Even that you go away for some time, you will be always connected to this big trail, this track that we will walk together, fly together. If you are sitting down, check if you can feel your sitting bones, arranging the muscles of your bump to really feel them as these two poles of your posture. Check if your knees are relaxed. You may need some cushions beneath it. And then align your spine from your coccyx all the way up until your crown, bringing the chin a little bit down to stretch the back of the neck. And from in this visualization, also if you are laying down, you want to feel this openness of our body from our vagina or our anus, but really this entrance, this hole in the middle of us where the energy, a tube of energy comes through the center of our body until the top of our crown. I would like you to visualize this tube starting in this hole. If you are a woman, you can visualize both. And if you are a man, connect with your anus. I don't know if there is another meditations where people connect with their anus. Today it's a day that we really want to connect with your anus as the sacred hole that give us a hint of our real shape, our toroidal shape. So let's meditate at this part of our body a little bit, taking our attention there and breathing through this hole. honoring this connection of the inner world and the outside world through this ring and this ring as a portal. So just be with your breath and your attention, breathing through this ring, receiving the air from the bottom of your body, as if it was entering through this hole at the bases of your body and coming through this tube of light that is your spine, all the way up until the top of your head. Visualizing this golden milky tube of light from your coccyx, from this hole that you are connected, all the way up to your crown. An empty tube of light inside of you. Deepening your breath, putting the intention to have an exhale longer than the inhale. Breathing, inhaling through the bottom of your body as you were receiving the air through downwards. And feeling and sucking this air up through all your spine, neck and head until the top of your crown. If you are laying down, check if your shoulders are open, if your shoulder blades, they are back and down. Putting your hands facing up to really have your chest open. Also checking your neck, if there is no contraction, if your head is well supported. And also arranging your pelvis to have a really long spine, even laying down, to really have this length from your coccyx until your crown. Breathing through the middle of your legs, bringing this breath through the middle of your abdomen, through the middle of your chest, through the middle of your throat, brain, saying hi to your pineal gland, and coming to the top of your head. And a long exhale, longer than the inhale. And now I invite you to, after the inhale, hold your breath at the top of your head, holding it a little bit. And then when you breathe out, let's open this chakra at the top of our head and allow this breath to go out through the top of our head as a shower that involves us 360 degrees all over, down our bodies, down our feet. And then we will breathe in again through the middle of our legs. And then we will hold the breath at the top of the crown for it to boost, to be potentialized there while you are holding. And then open, visualizing this torus shape, this apple shape, that the breath will go out through the top of your head and spread like a shower all over you, involving all your body until your feet. And then you inhale again, keeping this movement for the next breaths, activating this shape through your breath, activating your toroidal field, activating you as a creator, universal creator of energy. That's the breath and the shape that activates our generation of power from within. So really bringing this breath with all our attention. You can visualize this milky golden energy that at each breath it's increasing the brightness of your magnetic field. Feeling this shower that involves you through all the sides, creating this milky golden layer of light around you. We will keep this visualization with the breath a little bit more. But now we will add a specific way of breathing in. And we will breathe in from these next breaths through the mouth, as if we were sucking a straw with juice. And keeping this visualization, so we are sucking the air from the middle of our legs through all the way up, holding it a little bit on our crown, and with the out breath creating this golden shower around us. And the breath is intense and through the mouth. And you can choose to breathe out through your nose or also through your mouth. The breath of the straw creates this vacuum in the cells that helps this energy to be brought up through the bases of your body, all the way up through your spine. And when you feel that this channel is activated by this more intense breath, you can choose when to come back to our normal breath through your nose. Keeping this breath as a code of activation of this Taurus form. So every time you want to activate it, you connect with your perineum, with this ring at the bases of your body. Through there, you call this breath up. Hold it at the top of your crown for it to get boosted. And open through the out breath, this golden shower all around you. And keep this visualization of you being this apple shape of energy. Creating and increasing the frequency of this golden field around you. As if you were now in a golden cocoon all around you. And this golden cocoon, this golden nest all around you that invites your body to relax, to let go. And this golden milky energy, it's penetrating all your cells, relaxing your joints, articulations, relaxing all your structural body, your bones, cartilage, cranium. Breathe this golden energy inside of your structural body, your skeletons, your bones. They can relax now. Within the bones, there are the memories of the foundation of our being in this body. A lot of informations that are solidified on our personality, on our way of being, on our way of seeing and reacting. So here today we want to get this strong physical bony structure more smooth. So I invite you to connect with one specific part of your body that it's calling you now, and go for the bones of this part. Visualizing this very solid calcium structure that hold these solid beliefs, this unchangeable structure where we were founded. And communicate to this strong physical structure that it can receive now actualization, that it can release old structures that are narrowing your experimentation at this moment, that you are ready to let go. And just breathe this golden energy that is all around you, inside of the bone, visualizing that this golden energy goes to the space in between the cells, dissolving, transforming, regenerating. Through the quantum lens, there is no such a thing as a physical dense bone. Even the bone, there is more emptiness than structure. So with your breath, communicate it to your bones, strengthening, stretching this bone structure from within. Opening space with this golden substance in between the cells of this strong structural bone. At any time, you can choose a different part of your body. Go to a different bone, a different part of your bony structure. And breathe this golden energy within it. Through this visualization, we are stretching our mental, social, emotional capacity of reading and interacting in the world, widening the possibilities of being by removing old limitations, so let's focus now on our pelvis. So many things stored in the bones of our pelvis. And go with your breath and your attention through these bones, focusing in the emptiness of this structure, focusing in the space in between the cells. Keeping your breath long and deep. Going with your breath through your pelvis, releasing old ways of dealing with your sexual energy, of allowing your creativity, of hosting your own spontaneity. The pelvis as this cup, this vessel of your first and second chakra. Breathing deeply, imagining your pelvis getting smoother and golden. And you can visualize now little quantum bugs as little Pac-Man that they go through the bones of your pelvis, eating old structure models, old mindsets from your ancestrality, from your feminine generation, from your masculine generation, these feminine and masculine references. Everything that doesn't fit you anymore, they go there and they go eating. Eating, transforming, transcending. They are your friends. They are doing a deep cleanse. And they are eating these old structures, these old beliefs, old dynamics. And they are imprinting an allowance to feel pleasure. In all ways and dimensions of life. They are removing old substances from a third dimensional perspective of life. And they are imprinting deeply into your bone structure of your pelvis. A deep soul allowance to pleasure. Relaxing you to feel pleasure for being alive. Opening space and allowing you to feel pleasure when breathing. When admiring the beauty of nature. These subtle pleasures that connect us with Mother Earth, with her bountiful creation. And keeping this visualization of these little bugs that are really removing all the blocks of not being worthy, not being allowed to feel, to express. While these quantum bugs are cleansing this bony structure of your pelvis, imagine the fruit that you like most, the one that gives you more pleasure. It's a mango, a strawberry, and just imagine the pleasure of really eating this fruit and getting completely full of it. Like if it's a mango, you have suddenly mango all over. Whatever it's your fruit, feel this pleasure, the texture, the deliciousness, and imprint these codes of pleasure into the bones of your pelvis. This deliciousness, the smell, the texture, the taste, the yumminess. We are shifting the codes of our first and second chakra regarding to the allowance of feeling pleasure. There is a source of power that has been taken away from us. So let's reactivate it fully. Really imagining you delightfully eating this fruit and imprinting the deliciousness of the touch, the smell, the look of it. Keeping your breath deep and swallowing your lower abdomen, fully connecting with your bones of your pelvis through your breath. Opening space in between the cells, allowing the quantum bugs to eat and remove old solid beliefs and limitations. And imprinting these codes of pleasure through the senses. And telling this whole area of your body, it's okay, safe, to feel pleasure. It's okay, it's safe, and it's life to feel pleasure. It's okay, it's safe now. And it's the door of reconnection with Mother Earth. That's why she creates all this diversity. For us to have pleasure when we look to nature. For us to have pleasure when we smell nature. For us to have pleasure when we touch nature. And for us to have pleasure when we taste nature. Bringing these senses of pleasure with the simplicity and abundance of nature, with your breath into the bones of your pelvis. Knowing that these little Pac-Mans are there, removing layers and layers of ancestral limitations on being allowed to feel and explore pleasure. You can bring these Pac-Mans, these quantum bugs, to areas of your pelvis, to beliefs, to situations that you faced, or limitations that you know that you carry from your family. Keep it in mind and bring this Pac-Man, this little bug, to transform this, to eat this part, to release it. And the residue of this process, it's little pools of pleasure. He eats the old beliefs, old limitations, old imprints, and he pulls allowance to feel pleasure in all levels. reminding us in a cellular level that pleasure is divine. And if you are a woman, I invite you to connect with your clitoris, this powerful organ that is the only organ in all nature, in all animals. Human women is the only one that have an organ that has the only function of providing pleasure. So breathe this gift, this divine gift, honoring this organ, this part of your body. And if you are a man, you can connect with the pleasure that you also have in the heads of your penis. It's the same tissue. Breathing peacefully, the bliss to be able to feel physical and sexual pleasure. And taking the chance that you have these powerful Pac-Man quantum bugs and invite them to all your genital area, to all the parts that you may store fear of this energy, bad experiences, harmful experiences. Take this chance of inviting these quantum bugs there to purify these memories and imprint this new information that now it's safe. That now it's okay to feel it. Keeping the connection also with the pleasure of eating that amazing, delicious fruit. All these codes dancing and being transformed in your first and second chakra. Keeping the breath deep in your lower abdomen, swallowing it in the in-breath. And now in the out-breath, really emptying, swallowing out, empty it. From your lower abdomen, helping these bugs to release all this information that it's been released. Breathing in into your pelvis, swallowing your lower abdomen. Connecting with the bugs. Purification, transformation bugs. And breathing out deeply from all the corners of your pelvis and lower abdomen. Using the out breath to release all these residues and toxins that are being released. We will be in silence for the next minutes, allowing these cosmic bugs to finish the work while we keep connected with this process through our breath. Inviting the bugs to places that you still want to release. And slowly these cosmic bugs start to finish their work. You can find your own inner way of being grateful to them. And as they start to go, feel your pelvis lighter, softer, more spacious. And now we connect again with our toroidal breath, breathing in from the middle of our legs, through the middle of your body and head, and feeling and visualizing this golden shower from the top of your head all around you until it involves your whole body, comes down, involving your feet back to the middle of your legs. Keeping this shape active. And even that the main focus of us were the bones of the pelvis. All your bones received these codes. All your bones are more golden with more space in between the cells, more spacious to consciousness, to awareness. And to divine pleasure. We will start to come back from our journey. And at this first moment of coming back, connect with your body, with your bones, and allow your body to do the movements it needs to slowly stretch and come back. Visualizing this spaciousness in between the bones, articulation, joints. Breathing through all your body. Feeling this golden substance that is all around you. Let it come back with you. If you are laying down in your own timing, when you feel, I invite you to turn to your right side, transitioning from this journey space to the present moment. Take this moment to hug you, to connect with yourself. Being grateful for dedicating this 1 hour to a frequential update. And in your own timing, when you feel, with the help of your left hand, you can slowly come back to a sitting position. Slowly, and really transitioning with each movement. eyes closed. And when you find your sitting posture, feel your golden bones. New version was successfully updated. Feeling the weight of your body in this block or cushion. Feeling your structure, your bones. And then for us to keep this code of the straw breath, I would like to invite you to, now that we are sitting down, to experiment this breath as if you were sucking this juice through the middle of your body, to do this. And then visualize this energy through the top of our head, really involving us. And coming again through the middle of our body. This is a very powerful breath code for activation of this toroidal shape instantaneously. Just for you to keep it as one of the keys that the cosmic portal provides to us in this meditation, in this journey space. And then we bring our hands in our heart in a praying position. Being thankful for yourself, for dedicating this 1 hour to be in silence with all your layers. Being thankful for everyone that is here present, creating this circle, for this space, for all the guides, masters, beings that were here present, for our magic quantum golden Pac-Mans. And so we finish together this quantum journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you.